This is the brutal truth about Facebook ads for realtors. Now, just so you know who I am and that I've actually done these before, I'm going to show you my experience running Facebook ads over the years. So I basically started doing it initially because I saw everyone else doing it, right? Everyone goes and says, oh, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, that's the way to go. This was a couple of years ago. So it really was more popular then. So what I did is I started running ads for agents, started getting buyers and sellers for under, when I say buyers and sellers, I mean buyer and seller leads for under $5 each. And I was ecstatic. I was like, wow, like it's going to be so easy. If I can get leads this cheap, like these realtors are going to pay me so much money, right? What then I realized was that the lead quality is a real thing. And I realized the quality was absolutely horrendous. I would call these leads for these agents and I would get hit with, why are you calling me? Who are you? I didn't click on the ad. It's like, sir, you just clicked on the ad 10 seconds ago. What do you mean you didn't click on it? No, yeah, it must have been, yeah, someone else. I must have filled it out for me. I don't know. And that's what I heard all the time and time again. And it confused me more than anything. So what I ended up doing is diving deep into fixing lead quality specifically and how we can go and do this. So this was landing pages, qualification questions, VSLs, video sales letters, etc. Like everything, pre-call videos, automations, all of it. And I got absolutely nowhere and realized that with Facebook, with Instagram, it is just a complete numbers game. You really can't manipulate the quality of these leads on Facebook, which is what I realized, which I just realized the platform has some flaws that I know a lot of agents make, which is, or that a lot of agents don't realize, which is why I want to make this video and show you my experience with it and then kind of the new system that I have as well. If there are those of you guys who don't know as well, my name is Noah Haupt. I'm the founder at a company we work with specifically real estate agents, and we've helped agents generate tens of millions of dollars in listings specifically over the last couple of years. So my goal is that you can kind of see the pros and cons of Facebook ads and you can see maybe if the new system would make more sense for you. If you're dealing with the same like garbage, low quality leads, you probably want to go and see this, right? Now, the reason most realtors run Facebook ads from what I see is because everyone else is doing it and all these marketing agencies that call you are always selling you Facebook ads, right? It's always, oh, we have a new proprietary system. You're like, yeah, but how do you get the leads? Oh, Facebook ads. Okay, so you're doing Facebook ads for me, right? You also get very cheap leads, which is very enticing for a lot of realtors. But with cheap leads, of course, comes not the best lead quality, which we'll go over. And then it's also pretty easy to set up. Like you can put a picture of a home. Like I could go put this drawing up on Facebook and I would get leads coming in with this thing. Now, again, when we say leads, what's really a lead? That's the thing with it, right? And the issues with this is everyone else is doing it. You become a commodity. Every single realtor has ran Facebook ads before, pretty much without failure, right? Every single realtor has ran Facebook ads, say 99%. So you become a commodity when everyone else is doing it. When the supply goes up, the demand inherently goes down. You become a commodity, which that's why you probably have to end up lowering your commission for half these leads that do come in from Facebook, because I've seen it before, just to even get in the door with them, which is ridiculous. The cheap leads, right? Cost per lead. The thing you need to realize, and a lot of agents don't realize this, and it took me a while to figure this out, but like it's a complete vanity metric. Yeah, it's good. It's sexy to go and say, yeah, we're getting a cost per lead of $10, of $5. Okay, but how's the quality? What's the conversion rate of these leads? What's your cost per listing appointment? What's your cost per listing? That's the stuff that actually matters. The rest is just vanity metrics. And then super easy to set up. Again, it's extremely low barrier to entry, high competition, and usually a lot of times it's just simple generic stuff. I have a lot of calls with agents, right? And I go take a look at what they're doing and they say, yeah, no, I'm spending a lot of money on these ads. I go be like, okay, what's your Facebook page? I go pull it up and I'm like, you're spending money on these? Yeah, I mean, it's a picture of a home. I mean, yeah, you're getting leads, but I mean, I can't imagine these are converting more than like 1 out of 100. Like, yeah, about 1 out of 150. 1 out of 150. Interesting. Okay. So that's really what I see with Facebook ads. Now, here's the funnel a lot of agents use, a lot of these marketing companies use. They go and add a little more stuff to make it seem like a little extra flashy, but it really comes down to this, right? You have a generic ad where it's like, hey, get a free custom list of homes. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this ad before. More than I can count. They click on the ad, it brings them to a lead form where they put in their name, their number, their email, potentially zip code. You can ask some other questions on here as well. The thing with this though is that like it's auto-filled, but even with like landing pages on Facebook, if you go and do landing pages, you still are just you're just don't attract the right person from this type of ad. right? This is the issue right here is you're expecting to get quality, but you're running something like this. And then it's going to like an instant valuation or list of homes. And that's why you get people, oh, I didn't sign up for this. My home is worth at least $600,000 more than you're telling me it is, even though it's a dog house. Why are you calling me? I'm looking to sell my mobile home, right? Just get a lot of this. And this is not the stuff you want to deal with, right? I only work with top producing agents doing at least six figures GCI a year. And I know these agents, and if you're watching this, you know that if you can get in front of someone who's actually serious, you can convert them. But like you need to get in front of serious people in the first place, right? Which is not really what this does. The truth is, you run a generic image ad because it's easy to set up, and that's why you get people who have no idea who you are. You use a lead form because the cost per lead is extremely cheap, and then they forget they clicked on the ad 3 seconds ago because it only took them 2 seconds to fill it out. And then you target a 15-mile radius around an area, and then you end up getting leads that are not even in your specific market, and you drive 2 hours to an appointment just for them to no show or to not be qualified at all. That's what I see time and time again with this. The reality is, again, with this, it's a complete numbers game. It's a complete numbers game. And you need to be willing to sift through 90 to 100 leads at least to find one serious one. And that serious one is probably in the bottom 25% of price points, which nothing's wrong with that, right? But it's the same work to sell a $500,000 property as it is to sell a $3 million property, right? For the most part. So if you're a brand new agent, you're not doing much volume, and you have the time to do so, then Facebook ads can be really, really good. Then I'd recommend it, right? But the agents I work with, the agents I see are the ones doing at least 1 to 3 deals or more a month. Like if you're doing that type of volume, this is a terrible use of your time to get 90 to 100 leads to find 1 or 2 of them who are serious, right? Why not just get a handful? The thing is, you don't need to get in front of 50 people to close 1 or 2 deals. You literally just need a handful of them, literally 4 or 5. So why are you still optimizing for quantity is the question, right? If quality is what you need, then why are you going for quantity? And that's why I pretty much switched platforms altogether, and I started actually getting serious leads. Like right here, Mike added over $100,000 in GCI within 4 months. Sam signed 3 listings in our first 90 days, about $65,000 in GCI. Collins had 5 listings in the first 2.5 months. 5 listings. Tina had a $3 million listing in 29 days. Michael, 2 listings in our first 2 weeks. Plenty others as well, but you can see none of this is with Facebook, right? That's why I switched, because we actually get quality. But the more important thing is about 1 in every 10 leads we get are converting. So the conversion rate with this new method is about 10%. So imagine getting 10 to 15 leads a month, you're converting 1 or 2 of them. How much more time would that save you? And I realized that quality is all that truly matters, not cost per lead, right? If you can speak with 10 serious homeowners a month who are actually qualified, ask yourself, how many would you close? And I'm assuming you'd say probably 1, 2, 3 out of 10 at least. And that's exactly what the whole point of this is. So let me show you, break down this new system that's helping agents like these agents generate hundreds of thousands of dollars in GCI. Mike actually literally just signed a $3 million property. We had a check-in call the other day. He signed a $3 million listing. He'll take home like $75,000 from that, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think you're ever going to need a $3 million property doing the Facebook ads because you just don't attract the right people. But let me show you the new inbound system, right? So the first part is with Facebook, right? You go around a 15-mile radius, and that's why you get a bunch of leads in the middle of nowhere. But with this, what you can go and do is you can target people based on zip code, neighborhood, city, and even as small as a 1-mile radius around areas. So you can literally target the high income pockets in your market. Next is what you can go and do. So what we're primarily doing, the best platform I've seen hands down, what I specialize in, all the results I just showed you with the agents I work with, we're all doing YouTube ads. Now, the reason for that is YouTube is owned by Google, right? So YouTube is under the Google umbrella. So what that means is we have access to what people are actually searching for online. So Facebook is very, very interest-based, right? Facebook is a social media. But the thing is, YouTube is a search engine. You go on YouTube to learn. Maybe you looked up Facebook ads for real estate agents because you thought you were going to go run some, and then now you see this video. And then now you're second guessing yourself, which you probably should, right? But that's the difference, is this is a search engine versus an interest-based social media where people are just scrolling for brain rot, basically. So what we can do though, what this means for us is we can actually go and target people based on what they're searching. So somebody owns a home in your specific geographical area and they're looking up these terms, how to sell my home, I need to sell my house fast, selling my home, how to sell my house, anything like that. We are only targeting these people based on what they're searching. So let me ask you, who is going to be more serious? Someone who goes on Google, who owns a home, who's in a high income neighborhood that you want to target, and they go and look up, I need a real estate agent, I need to sell my home, realtors near me. Person A versus person B, who is on Facebook, is not actually looking to sell a home. They see a picture of a home that says get a free custom home valuation. They click on it, fill out this two-step form, and then you're calling them. Completely different, right? Obviously, person A is going to be much higher quality. And the other big thing with YouTube is, of course, it's video, right? YouTube's a video platform. And if you're still doing image ads in 2026, I think you're doing yourself such a disservice. Because so these ads we're doing with the agents I work with, we're getting about 40,000 views on these videos a month. And your Facebook ads are getting a lot of views too, don't get me wrong. First of all, it's not from the right people though. But second of all, it's not actually branded to you a lot of the time. So you're getting all these views, but you're not actually building up any market share. Versus if people saw a 2 to 3 minute video of you, if 40,000 people in your market saw a 2 minute video of you, how much more valuable do you think that is than if they just saw a random image ad on Facebook that 20 other realtors are running the exact same thing in your area? Right? It's so much more powerful because all of a sudden you start getting people recognizing you and just calling you out of nowhere just as a result of seeing you. Not even from the system, but just as a result of it. After they go and click on the ad, which by the way, what I do, my team and I, we go and custom brand these ads so you have full editors in-house who does all of this, does all the scripting, everything for you. You literally go out and just film what we tell you. But even then, I am actually doing some AI ads for some agents. I just launched with an agent up in Brooklyn, Manhattan area. He's gotten 3 really good listing opportunities so far within the first 3 weeks. One's a $3 million one, looking to buy and sell. One's a 1.5, and one's like an 800. So GCI in the pipeline from that, I mean, we're looking at about $100,000 in the first month. Now, none of it's actually closed, right? It takes a bit. The sales cycle is longer, but we've had 18 leads, just so you know. 18 leads, and he's had 3 extremely good opportunities that's worth $120,000 in the pipeline, right? Not too shabby. And we're doing AI ads. He didn't even shoot the ads himself. My team and I, we go build the entire ads for you, does all the editing. Literally all you do is take the appointments, take the conversations with the homeowners once they come in. And they already know, like, and trust you because they're seeing you on the video. I'm not going to go too much into it now, but if you guys are interested, you want me to set this entire system up for you. If you're an agent doing at least $100,000 or more in GCI a year and you want to have a system where you know you can close deals, you just got to get in front of motivated, serious people, and you want to actually build brand recognition in the process too, just go click below, first link in the description, book a call with me directly. You can apply to work with my team and I. Now, the last part is, and there's more to the funnel as well. I don't want to overwhelm you guys here, but you have the pre-qualification process where they click on the ad. You're not just getting their name, email, number. We're getting what type of house do you own? Are you currently listed with an agent? What conditions your home in? How soon are you actually looking to sell? If they say 6 to 12 months, we can also just disqualify them right there. Some agents we want to do that. Other times you can bring them in if you want to fill the pipeline up. We're then actually getting their address and then getting their name, email, number, all of that stuff. So you can just kind of see the differences in the funnel here. And then we have calendar booking pages, pre-call VSLs, all that on the back end. Again, I build all that out for the agents I work with. But the biggest difference here is that you're only getting a handful of leads, but it changes the dynamic. When they see you on a video and they're actually in the market to sell, they actually already know who you are. They're actually excited to speak with you. You don't need a virtual assistant calling 100 leads a month to find one who's serious. You can get 10 a month and convert 2 or 3 a month. Right? So I hope you can kind of see that. But again, if you are a new agent, like Facebook ads, don't get me wrong, Facebook ads can and do work for realtors. Right? But I would say if you're a new agent, go ahead with Facebook ads. If you don't really have much of a budget, you're not willing to invest in yourself that much, go with Facebook ads, right? The cost per lead on YouTube is going to be much higher than Facebook. But again, it's what you prioritize. If you want quality, if you want serious intent, then you need to have an inbound system. Again, if you're interested in at least learning more about it, you can click below, apply to work with me, have me set this up. Other than that, that's all I post on this YouTube channel. If you want to learn a bit more, you can check out some of the other videos here, and I will see you in the next one.